welcome to the morning edition of Stony Brook's Newsbreak. I'm Kiara Arias.
And I'm Justin Eng.
Americans across the country are on the edge of their seats following yesterday's presidential election results. Due to the many mail-in ballots sent during the voting process, this year's results will not be officially announced until days after Election Day. Key swing states that are creating an expected narrow margin of victory for each candidate are Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. The Associated Press is reporting that Biden has 238 electoral votes, while Trump has 213. But with mail-in ballots still waiting to be counted, it's still anyone's game.
Businesses nationwide have been boarding up their entrances and storefronts over fears of civil unrest and riots after the presidential election. Major retailers and luxury stores nationwide such as Chanel, Moncler, Gucci, Dior, and Tiffany put plywood on their properties and will have police and guards to protect them. Some chains have shortened their operating hours too. Police have warned shopkeepers and protest hotspots to take extra precautions, but have not mandated anything. New York Mayor Bill de Blasio said police are prepared for anything from threats to vandalism or clashes among protesters.
Republican Congressman Lee Zeldin has won re-election against Democratic challenger Nancy Goroff in New York's 1st Congressional District, located in eastern and central Long Island. Zeldin secured 61% of the vote, while Goroff received about 34%. Despite Zeldin holding on to the New York seat, when all the votes are counted, Democrats are projected to maintain their hold on the House of Representatives.
The sequel to popular satirical movie BORAT was released earlier last week and has caused a tremendous uproar for its scathing commentary on the 2020 presidential election. The sequel, named BORAT Subsequent Movie Film, features Sacha Baron Cohen's character Borat as he returns to the U.S. 15 years after the events of the first movie in order to appease Vice President Mike Pence. Much of the movie revolves around Borat's interactions with unsuspecting people like politician Rudy Giuliani and several police officers around the country.
Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak.
Have a wonderful rest of your week and remember to wear a mask.